it's my day off. I'm trying to like get some folly, bro. Like a lot of folly.
And we're live too, bro. Sit down next to me. That's everybody then, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like lower just a little bit though.
Oh, you got it there.
And then double check page out to see if there's audio. Yeah, we should.
Well, you know when the brother shows up.
Shalom. For the first, we'll give our praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakadash.
Double honor to the apostle and the great millstone, and to what I can across the globe, preaching the word truth and speaking. I want to say Shalom. All right, we really got an open forum about prophecy, man, because there's a lot going on out here, man. All right, you got the insurrection or shelling, all right, between Israel and Palestine. All right, you got people around the world, all right, who are totally oblivious to what's going on right now, man. All right, instead of watching the prophecies about the Middle East, you're worried about stimuluses, man. Okay, but at the same time, the Lord is working a great work, man. All right, and these things are not going to stop. They're going to constantly and gradually increase to the day of the Lord is coming, man. Chariot sites are being more prevalent, all right, and the word of Yahweh Yahushai is being brought forth, man, which is great. You know, brother, you got something?
Got two scriptures. This is we'll start here at 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. You know, and that's what we do, okay? You know, we prophesy, you know, unto the people, all right? You know, we see these events happening, and then we relate it to the scriptures. You know, we bring it out. You know, we break it down. You know, so that people can understand, you know, what's going on. You know, and you know, most of our people, all right, which you know, it's the Israelites, which consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, also our, you know, seed line that's been dispersed, you know, throughout all the nations. You know, even if they look like a heathen, but they ultimately go back to, you know, the nation of Israel. Our people, 2/3 of them, all right, you know, the rebellious ones, they don't want to listen. You know, as the brother said, they want to, you know, party, have a good time. All right, they lifted up these restrictions, you know, with these masks. People think they're in a good case now. You know, everyone's got a PPP loan, a stimulus check. Everyone's doing good, you know, but they're not paying attention to how the brother said. You know, the other brother said with the you got stuff going on in the Middle East. You have food prices, you know, on the rise, food shortages, riots everywhere. You know, you had the pipeline, the colonial pipeline that was cyber hacked. You know, all these things are going on, but everyone thinks it's all good, man. You know, I got another one real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which we mentioned a couple of the signs, all right, the war in the Middle East, all right, the famines, and the crashing of the dollar. Those are some of the signs, okay? It says, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's what we see nonstop, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. You know, and it was to say in the book of Isaiah that the Lord had to declare the end from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
You know, the Lord has he already knew all these things were gonna play out, because this is really his show, man. All right. You see a lot of people, basically the majority of this world, they think that, you know, the Most High doesn't control what's happening. You know, they really believe that they're the ones who are doing, you know, their particular works or, you know, deeds, whatever it may be. You know. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, you got something good.
It's Isaiah 46 and verse 10.
Yeah.
It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You know, it's like the brother was saying, man. You know, the things that you see happening around the globe, you know, all these atrocities, man. All right, and all these future prophecies that's coming to pass, man. All right, it's all ordained and orchestrated through the powers that be, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right, hey, that's why the scripture says in Proverbs, it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, so all these, you know, these wars going on with these different nations, man. All right, you know, hey, they trying to say it was a cyber attack on a pipeline, so forth and so on, man. You know, all these things are happening all through the power, you know, will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
God, if I may, I got two real quick. This is Jeremiah 32 and 27. Behold, I am the Lord, Yahweh, the power of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? You know, and the answer is no. The Lord's in control of all of these things, man. All right? Every person on the face of the earth, even the heathens, you know what I'm saying? Everything. These birds, the trees, the wind, everything's in the control of the Lord's hands, man. In his hands. This is Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Again, this is the scripts right here, man. The scriptures. This is the Lord's movie. You see, like Shakespeare said, the world is a big stage, basically. You know what I'm saying? This is the world stage, man. We're playing out this movie, man. All right? He's control of every person, every character that's in it.
That's right. And so yeah, more than that. Oh no, I just have it. I was gonna say something real quick. You know, so you know these events that are happening. Okay, all all these chaotic times, it's gonna increase. Okay, things are gonna get worse. But all these things are happening. Can a brother talk to him real quick? But Salakia, your brother called. But basically, you got all these things happening. You know, you're gonna see more evils grow. I think that says that in the scriptures. The evils are gonna grow upon the earth. You know, it's gonna get more chaotic. These things must happen before any good occurs. Okay? Because what is it saying that? Let me get this real quick. Yaquab, you got if you got a precept, bring it out. But it says here in 2nd Ezra, was that 4 and 28?
Yeah.
It says here that I'm gonna start at 27. This is I'm gonna start at 26. This is 2nd Ezra 4 and 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteneth fast to pass away. And you see this world, okay, which it's really going into the an age, okay, all right. The age of Esau is passing away fast, okay, and it's evident. His power's slipping, all right, from him. You see it, okay. No one respects him, all right. His women are coming to to Israelites and also other nations too, man. Okay, no one believes his lies anymore. You know, no one's really dealing with this guy like that. The only reason why people are even still, in a sense, in contact with him is basically really for a trade. You know, that's it. That's the only reason why people are having any type of relations with him, man. Okay, but and that's slowly but surely going away, man. You know, I'm gonna keep reading. This is verse 27. And it says, "It cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities." And we see that nonstop. Look at all these righteous laws that they push forth. Okay, look at the agenda. That's all I'm gonna say. Verse 28. "But as concerning all the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown." Okay, so this evil is sown. All right, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. All right, that destruction hasn't fully come yet. It's coming, but it hasn't come yet. All right. It says, "If therefore that which is sown be turned not upside down," meaning it not be destroyed. All right. It says, "And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good." So all these things, okay, that are in this world, it has to be destroyed, man. Okay. America's got to get completely wiped out. Esau's got to get put in the chains, man. All right. The ideology of wickedness has to go. But before all that happens, you know, great destruction and calamities has to come. All right, the famines, the riots, the uproars of the people, the killings of one another. Okay, the diseases, because that's coming too, man. And people think this CV-19 is a serious disease. Wait till they release the real stuff. Or a disease is spread when dead bodies lay in the street, man. Okay, because that's what's gonna happen too. A lot of the disease is gonna get spread because there's gonna be so many corpses out here that it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's gonna spread. You're gonna have rats, eating bodies, spreading it, to people. Also, man, all sorts of vile things are gonna happen, man, in this place. All right.
Well, the example of that is what's going on in India too, man. All right, where they're dying at such a high rate that they're not able to bury everybody, man. See, the thing about it is that the Lord gives you signs, man, and He uses these other nations and these other situations and circumstances to show you what's coming to America, man. Like, everything that happened overseas, it has eventually gone to America, man.
Can I get one real quick?
Yep.
This is Psalms 94, verse 20, because he's talking about, these things that were sown, the evil that sown, it has to be turned upside down. This is Psalms 94 and 20, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, it can coexist with Esau's kingdom, man. All right? That's why the Lord's going to come. He's going to take all these kingdoms, man, by force. He's taking it all back, man. You see? Is it cool right there?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
Because the lob's coming in. Got it out.
Okay. All these, before this place gets annihilated by thermonuclear fire, all these things are going to come to pass, and they're actually made for the wicked. This Sirach 40 verse 9, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge, and these are all things written in the scriptures that are to come to pass, you see? These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood, The Lord flooded this earth because the people in it were wicked as hell. And He only saved 8 souls, Noah, his 3 sons, and their wives, you see? Again, the world is full of wickedness once again, even higher than before. So this time the Lord's going to burn this place. But He's going to save the elect. Shalom, brother. Starting with 144,000, 12,000 men from each tribe of the tribes of Israel. And the 1/3. This is all about Israel, man. The election of Israel, you see? Not everybody. So there's no part for heathens in this, Christianism is dead, man. It's out. It's through. And so is all the other false religions.
Because what's proof of that, the Lord is a lot different, and that spirit is worldly. Every other religion and belief accepts pretty much anybody, man, including Judaism. It's like including Judaism, but the scriptures, they don't. Like, it gives everybody a place, but as far as the whole promise and us being delivered out of this flesh, that's not for everybody. Neither is it neither is it because it's of our doings. It's just the promise that the Lord made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even when He wanted to destroy our nation when they was going to fuck off, that's the promise. And the Lord is he's a righteous man. He's a keeper of His word. He's so righteous that even when we broke the covenant, He sent Yahweh Shai. And no other nation has a Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
As it's written in the second Ezra, it says, "Weigh now our wickedness in the balance and theirs. Therefore, your name shall no more be found anywhere but in Israel." Man.
That's right,
The 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until it be taken out of the way. All right, so we already know that this stuff has been going on. The Lord said, "With the fire is already kindled, man." All right, this thing has already been manifested, man. All right, we're waiting for the fruition, all right, of the prophecies to come to pass. Yahweh Shai to come to deliver us, man. All right, but all this has to, all this is set on a time scale that we don't know nothing about, but it's in the hands of the Lord. So the Lord is letting Esau, the other nations, get their last roll out, all right, until they think they got it, then the Lord gonna come down and destroy their ass, man. All right,
this is Luke chapter 21, verse 24. It says, Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. Talking about 70 AD. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And we're living in that. Your time is fulfilled. This is the end of that. You know, like the demons were saying to Yahushua, has thou come to torment us before our time? Meaning the time of the Lord coming back for harvest, when all this wickedness has had its end. You know, when 2nd Ezra 6 and 28 comes into fruition. You know, that's what we're coming into. It's been a nice run for you guys, man. Now it's the time for us, man. And we couldn't interrupt that rule. We couldn't. If we came up and tried to interrupt your rule, the Lord would kill us.
And it happened.
And it did happen.
Because you had all those revolts, you know, where you had, what was it, the Levites out there in Haiti? You know, they had all that happen. What was it, the 1700s?
Yeah, they kind of basically won it, but they still didn't win shit.
Yeah, but ultimately they didn't win, though. You know what I'm saying? Because what they came up, they may have been free for a minute, but then what happened? Hey, Esau still run shit, and Haiti's in the worst case scenario, bro. Haiti's the poorest country, man.
And the Lord did that.
And the Lord did that, man. You know, that was all orchestrated by the Lord. You know, and then there's so many things where you had the Nat Turner, you know, the revolts. You had all these things. You know, was it who was there with Gad? Was it Geronimo and all of them? You know, you had all these in the 50s and 60s. You had all these you know, gangs come up, because gangs were actually formed originally to fight off Esau. And then somehow because it wasn't of the Lord, so what did the Lord do? He made the Israelites basically oppress Israelites then through gangs.
Yeah, because you had Montezuma, who was the first Montezuma. He was on some righteous shit. He was a zealot in a way. But then his son was a coon. Why did his son become a coon? Because he didn't want to fucking die. He became a coon because he knew that's how you was gonna have to deal in this world, man. Now, the time of coonism should really be at an end. Jake should, it says, once upon a time, the Lord winked at the wickedness of Jake, man. Now he causes all men everywhere to repent. So now is that time. This man is really going down. Now, if you're still holding on to this devil, that truly shows that you're a wicked man. Because this man, he can't even defend himself, and y'all want to defend him. You know, the least of the flock shall draw him out. Hey, Isaiah, man. The fact that that's happening is a show that these motherfuckers is going out. Because you know what? The least of the flock is the head over this world, man. These cars are. So for them to be getting bombed on that level, and for them to be at that mind state to want to invade those countries, that's showing that they have to do that, and we're at the end. They're trying to crown that face on the New World Order right now, man. They're trying to do that.
Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. All right, so Esau's only gonna go so far, man. All right, although it seems like it's a long time and we're waiting because things still gotta manifest. All right, but there's a limit that the Lord is gonna only allow Esau to go so far, man. All right. The scripture talk about also in Job, it says when he begin to fill his sit at the table and begin to fill his belly, then the Lord is gonna rain upon his own pate. All right, so the Lord is actually just waiting because the hourglass until the time is right. Then he's gonna come and rain terror on this place, man. He's bringing it down slowly through what? Through these other nations, man, destroying themselves. Then he's gonna come in and destroy them all, man.
Hey, but it's not even slowly anymore.
Nope, it's not.
It's been happening dramatically. Especially at the times after like last year, man. You've been seeing things been boom, 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 boom. It always hops out at the beginning of the year, you know. And this year, shit, the way it's hopping out, this summer might actually be the beginning of Jacob's trouble.
Lord willing.
Lord, because it's about to be there. Once that inflation kicks in, it really is.
It ain't inflation; it's hyperinflation too.
It's like you thought.
Yes,
you know?
it is.
It's not just inflation. Yeah. Inflation, you know, things going up a little here, a little there. Things are going up. We're talking about 50%, 100% from last year, man. I'm not good with the percentage, but put it like this: out here in Chicago, gas, a couple weeks ago was about, let's say, $3. Now the shit's $3.50, if not more. Let's say average price in Chicago is about $3.50, man. It jumped 50 cents, man. That fast. That's called hyperinflation, man. And that's affecting everything. That's affecting the prices of your goods at the grocery store, okay? your Lyfts, Ubers, all that stuff, man. Okay.
And
Those
the
are
truck-
just some Salaki. What were you gonna say?
It's still good, right?
You got it.
No, because the trucking companies who are transporting this food,
Yep.
they got to raise their prices because of the gas, man.
Yep.
All right, and you're traveling 400-500 miles, man. That little bit adds up, man. So guess who the prices roll down to? Roll down to you.
Yep.
So you can get all this unemployment, all these stimulus, but guess what? You're gonna need that for your basic survival needs, man. No more buying flat screens. No more buying these motherfucking cars that you guys been getting the last year. All right, I wouldn't to Walmart, man, get a pack of chicken wings, man, it's like $15, man.
Hey man, well, if these people were wise, they would have saved that stimulus or spent it on wiser things because shit, they gonna need that money when shit like bread's gonna damn near be maybe $500. Could be more, a little less.
Like the Weimar Republic.
Yep.
You know, like in Germany,
With
remember?
the barrels.
Yeah, when that economy collapsed,
Yeah.
they had because basically the price of everything was changing by the minute. So you would have to walk with a barrel of money,
Damn.
you know, to pay for things. Because let's just say at 8 o'clock things. Let's just say how you were saying, like, let's say bread was, let's say $100. At 8 in the morning. At fucking 5 p.m. that shit might be $1,000, man. You know.
Hey,
This stuff is coming, man.
The lucrative, the benefit that you people have in this society is that you have the digital currency. Because somebody did that shit nowadays, your ass getting robbed. But I mean,
yeah.
hey, crime still can go up. You might have somebody robbing your ass at the ATM. You might have store owners robbing your ass, in which what the system is set up is like that. The point is, shit's about to be really drastic. We're gonna go through it, but the Lord's gonna deliver us out of it.
Right.
Like we're pissed at this place, man. We're pissed at the unrighteousness, and we've been trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen to that. You've been being oppressed, and we're telling you that you're being fucking oppressed. This system that you've been trying to count on is dead. It's no more for it. Y'all got something?
I got.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah, kind of. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. It says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord."
Actually, hold on. Is that the?
Can you hit 49 and 20 first?
Or you get that and let the brother
Okay.
get Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 49 verse
Hold
20.
that.
Therefore
Both similar.
hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom,
All right, so this is all talking about Edom, okay? Just remember that. Keep going.
and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Yeah, keep going.
Surely the least of
And
the
when you read that word, when you go into that word least, I forgot the exact Hebrew word, but it basically goes into one of the definitions is the youngest. Now, who is the for lack of words the youngest like Edomite? It's really Amalek. He's not even really a son of Esau. He's a grandson of Esau. Okay, so the least, okay, is gonna keep reading.
surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely
And so basically, what's going on in the Middle East right now? You have the state of Israel, the Israelis. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. All right, they're really Amalekites. Okay, they're bringing everybody into this war, man. All right, that's why you had 2 days ago? You had Kamala Harris saying the United States backs up Israel.
Yeah.
All right, she's bringing everybody to war. And look, once America gets involved, all right, in this situation, hey, the Palestinians are gonna, what does it say in that? Was it the second Ezra? Was like the 15th chapter? It talks about the dragons of Arabia. They're gonna basically join together.
the Carmanians.
Yeah, with the Carmanians.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna have all these Arab nations. They're gonna link up together again. All right. And you're gonna have Iran join them, man.
Good, that's good.
And who's in league with these nations? Russia. So then Russia's gonna get involved. So it's called World War. And everybody's got treaties and deals with one another. And then look, all America's allies are gonna go against America at some point, because even the EU is already saying that, like, look, man, we don't support what's going on there in Israel. And the reason why they're saying that is because they have economic deals with whom, man? Russia, Iran, all these other countries, man. Okay. So they're getting screwed over too. So that's why the scriptures say in Revelation, what? The beast shall hate the whore, man.
And just to make another point too, you guys see that America's not involved. America already gave Israel $738 million, man, to fight the war. So they're already involved, man.
Yeah.
All right. So why you thinking that there's gonna be something that we're not gonna be a part of? Hey, we're already a part of it, man. Okay. Hey, what's pushing Israel, man? The United States is pushing Israel, man.
And
All right.
just to get this is a news article from Russia Today. It says Erdogan says Joe Biden has blood on his hands for alleged Israeli arms deal. Alleged, but it's actually a true thing, man. Aside from that, he tried to calm things down. What did Joe Biden say? I don't fully support that, but I support. He basically just contradicted himself because he's saying we still backing Israel, but he tried to say it in a devilish way, man. Because Biden is a devil, meaning he's a deceiver. He'll say something like, because it might not seem what's the word? I'm just saying PC. It might not seem politically correct to the public to just say, yeah, we're just out for war, because you can't be like in this society, you can't be a Trump. You can't be somebody that's fully honest like that. It's a direct devil. You got to be a little smooth with these people. But guess what? Biden's a fucking devil, man. He's over there doing more bullshit than any motherfucker. The goddamn those liberal motherfuckers, the Democrats, they do more bullshit than the actual Republicans do.
More deceptive, huh?
Yeah. They're more fucking. Obama bombed more fucking nations than any goddamn president, man.
Yep.
And nobody even knows about that.
But they gave this guy a Peace Award, or was that Nobel Peace Prize?
Which is bullshit. That's contradictory.
They gave this guy a Nobel Peace Prize, but his ass bombing everybody.
He bombed more than
crazy,
any
bro.
president that was ever elected in office, and you can look that shit up, man. But that's the thing. I mean, not saying that the fucking Republicans are better, but that's the righteousness of Esau. They're the right wing. They're the most right of Esau. They're still wicked.
Yeah, they're more honest, like who they are.
Yeah.
They're, but
Go ahead.
I got two scriptures, because if you don't know who Erdogan is, basically he's like what is he? Going to be a president, basically the head of Turkey, prime minister.
Yeah.
All right?
Turkish president.
Yeah, okay. I got two quick ones. This is Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, okay, that's going into Russia, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And look, we're against all you Edomites, man. Okay, and the Lord told us to prophesy against you, man. Okay, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee. So the Lord's against even these Russians too, man. He's just using them, all right, to be that they're the vessel, all right, to use to destroy this place, okay? And it reads, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Because look, at one point, Russia, fell back, right? That's why they call Russia the bear. What do bears do? They hibernate. They sleep for a minute, but then they get up. And then bears are what? Hey, man, they're hungry, aggressive, forceful. All right, so the Lord's bringing them back into that state of aggression again, man. All right, because what in the 50s when you had World War II, the 50s and all that, and the Cold War, Russia wasn't playing games. Then what? Russia kind of was quieted for a minute, but now look at Russia. Okay, they're the main ones who are messing up America, man. All right, as the scriptures say, which we'll read in a moment, they're being a guard unto these other nations, man. So everyone's basically getting away from the American U.S. petrodollar. All right,
Right.
and that's the only reason why America's even surviving, or why it's even lasting, because everybody's trading in that U.S. petrodollar, man. Because America is not it's a consumer nation, man. Okay, this place doesn't have any output, Yup.
Import nation. It doesn't really export too many things.
Right.
They made a joke like that on Family Guy when Ryan had turned into a conservative instead of a liberal. He tried to order everything that was American, and even who was it? Rush Limbaugh was like, "Hey man, you can slow down," because he ordered everything that was American and it broke down. Everything that he ordered that was American, it broke fucking down. So you know what? America really isn't so much of an export nation. People don't buy goods, they sell it, which further proves that this place is Babylon, man.
Yep.
You know, that's mentioned in the scriptures that the merchants would well because the majority of their merchandise is in buying parts of America and selling parts of America. You know, they this is a slave export place, man. It's so much trafficking in this place. Half these people are slaves and they don't want to be slaves anymore. I mean, America has outsourced itself.
We got a little bit more. It says Persia, which that's Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya. That's basically that North Africa. Okay, and those countries are around right now. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. With them, all of them with shield and helmet. So these are allies to basically Russia. All right, Gomer, which that's Turkey. Okay, it says in all of his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. So here's the thing. Right now, Turkey is a NATO. It's part of NATO, which America's a part of that as well. But at some point, Turkey's gonna flip the switch, man. Okay, it's gonna jump sides, man. Okay, it's gonna line itself up with Russia, which it's already doing.
Yeah.
And then look, we just read that Erdogan saying that hey, Biden's got blood on his hands. Hey, these prophecies are gay. They're being fulfilled right before your eyes, man. You know? I got a little bit more. Verse 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. And this is talking to Russia. And be thou a guard unto them. And that's what Russia's been doing. Okay? And I got another one real quick. This is Revelation 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which the 10 horns is NATO, and the beast is the 10 horns is the EU, Salaki. The 10 horns is the European Union, and the beast is NATO. These shall hate the whore, which the whore is America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her with flesh and burn her with fire. And at some point, hey, these nations, they're all gonna come up against America, man. All right. And the reason why is because America gives everybody the short end of the stick, man. Every time there's a deal, they break it or they screw you over. All right, and these other nations are tired of it. Hey, these other Edomites are tired of the Edomite here in America. And what does it talk about in the book of Daniel? That he was more stout than his fellows,
yeah.
you know? That's why, what does it say in the book of Sirach? That pride is hateful before the Most High and men.
Yeah.
Even Edomites hate pride, and they're the most prideful nation. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of Chicago got one on the comment board. This is Isaiah 13 and 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. All right, so all these nations are being drawn out, man. All right, to the valley of Jehoshaphat. You see? Again, it goes all back to the Lord's pleasure. He's the one that said these words that are written in the scriptures. All right? All these things are going to come to pass, and you see it happening, man. Yep. All right? The fire is just growing over there in Israel right now. Soon that's going to be desolate.
I got something. This is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. As the weak say, I'm strong, man. And all these nations that are, like even Palestine to a certain degree, all right, have enough courage to stand up and talk boldly about what they're going to do to Israel, man, right? Because they got the backings of these other nations, man, all right, of powerful nations. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around about. Thither that cause thy mighty one to come down, O Yahweh. That the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fast overflows, the wickedness is great, man. All right, so we're just seeing the entry level of these troops coming in, man. Pretty soon, once America gets involved, hey, it's all a game on, man.
Yeah, America's gonna get invaded. Yep. At some point, America's gonna get invaded. It's gonna be a war on this soil, man. Just yep. And hey, bro, just like how I remember I had thought about it. I heard the elder say a while back, and Remember, brother, we watched Gangs in New York. Although it was like the Civil War troops that came in there or whatever, that's how it's gonna be. You have motherfuckers warring and battling. Then UN troops gonna come in. It's about to be a free for all for everybody, man.
Well, what people fail to realize that China had moved in from South America. They're coming up north, man, through that country to the borders of southern United States, man.
Someone recently said that they were in Canada.
They're in Canada too.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
So,
So they're ready, man.
yeah.
Hey, y'all worried about the sleeper cells of what was that what's Bin Laden and people name?
Saudis?
The group they called them
Taliban.
The Taliban, yeah.
Taliban,
Y'all worried about
yeah.
the sleeper cells of Taliban, man. They need to be worried about the sleeper cells of Moab, man.
Which that shit was basically, all that shit was put together and made up.
Yeah.
Because the real thing, yeah, like Moab. Because Moab has ships surrounding this motherfucker. As well as they actually own pieces of this place.
And Russia too.
Yep.
Remember, I don't know, it was last year. Remember, Russia was all on the border.
The submarine,
The submarines by the West
Florida.
Coast. It's probably both
I think
West
it was
Coast
Florida.
and
No, I think it was Caribbean. I know it was one of the Caribbean.
Yeah, somewhere around that area,
Yeah.
So it was both. They're all over, man.
They're surrounded,
And they got these torpedoes that got nukes on them. So you're gonna have missiles bombard this place, but also nuke torpedoes blow this bitch up, man. And this place is gonna be a desolate land, man. That's why it says in the scriptures too that the earth is gonna reel to and fro. All this is, man, about to hit this place. Not only just here, but also throughout the world. You're gonna have Israel getting bombed. It says it in Ezekiel, I think 39. I think it's 39. They're talking about how the land of Gog and Magog is gonna get rocked. Okay, and I'm sure other places too. Probably London. That's why. Didn't they have London is falling, as well as Olympus is falling? If I'm not mistaken, they made those movies. Those places are gonna get hit, man.
Actually, actually gonna fall.
No.
This is Revelation 16, verse 19. And the great city was divided into 3 parts. That great city is America, all right, modern day Babylon. And the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath.
You gotta really think about this. The earth is this land's gonna get broken into 3 pieces.
Yep.
That's how much destruction is coming. Really think about that. The Lord is literally gonna divide this place up, man.
Yeah, if you look behind this is Lake Michigan. This will be dry, man. This is all gonna be dry. All the lakes, rivers in America will be dry, man. Look at how vast this is, man. All right? This connects to other states, Michigan and even up to Canada. All this shit's gonna be dry.
Yeah.
You know? The scriptures say, like the brother brought out, the earth is gonna rock to and fro, man. All right? I can't wait. I can't wait.
I was just thinking of that scripture. Yeah.
Lord willing, man, we make it, we endure, Lord willing, shit. This place needs it. It needs to be, cleansed with that fire.
Can you get that one in Obadiah too as well?
Yeah, I got
Can
you.
Get that was the I was just gonna get straight to the point.
All right, God. It's Habakkuk 3 and 8. It said, "Was Yahweh displeased against the rivers? Was thy anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea? And thou didst ride upon thine horses, and thy chariots of salvation? Thy bow was made quite naked according to the oath of the tribes, even thy words, Selah, thou didst cleave the rivers. The mountains saw thee, and they trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by. The deep uttered his voice and lifted up his hands on high, man." The point being is that the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. So mad, it was so bad, you can be like, damn, what do you have against Lake Michigan, man? What does the Kankakee River have to do with this, man? Hey, the Lord going to dry this place up, man. The one thing about them missiles, man, hey, like the brother who had got burnt, he did a testimony, he had got burnt with he said, look, man, hey, that wasn't even nowhere near close to how the missile going to be, man.
Yep.
All right, before the missile even comes, this place is going to dry up, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
The thermal heat that's coming from those missiles, before it hits the ground, like the brother said, it's already gonna burn stuff up. It's gonna be that terrible star that's in the sky. Before it's gonna hit in the sky, and before it even touches down, it's already burning shit, man. Not to mention it's gonna be, and that's only what we know from a thermonuclear missile to do. But aside from that, you're gonna have the chariots hitting things, and their fire is a lot more hot. It's gonna be great.
Hey, it's gonna be fucking a multitude of them missiles, man.
Yeah.
All right, it ain't gonna be good. Slap.
No.
Go my place, goddamn.
Lord, that's right. This is Habakkuk chapter 3. I just got it.
Just have a quick three. That's
Oh wait, he just read.
Oh, he did? I thought he read something. My bad.
Yeah,
I really thought he had read the, that was where it talks about the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Did you start up at verse 2 though?
No, I did.
Oh, that's what I want.
Oh.
With the cherries. Yeah. Hey.
Go ahead,
All right, bring it out, brother.
All right, so like,
It's all good.
Like the chariots, because what's going on right now with the chariots is that people are finally understanding that these are a national threat, man. All right, and they've been trying to hide it, okay. But these chariots are gonna be a great deal of the marvelous work of the Lord, man.
and that proves we are at the end because now they're at a point where they have to talk about these things they didn't even want to talk about.
Just like the Israelites, just like this truth. Now you gotta face the truth, man.
You gotta talk about it.
You gotta acknowledge it, man. Hey, look, every head and every knee gonna bow, man. All right,
As we said, that's a part of prophecy too.
that's right.
With all the chariots, because in the United States, they officially,
Declassified them.
Yep, they gave the reports.
Yep.
All right. How you said declassified? They allowed the general public to look at all this. Hey man, because the chariots, they're about to play a huge part in this destruction. You know.
Yeah, can I back you up real quick since you said that? Zechariah 5:3, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on, let me start up, Salakia. Zechariah 5:1, man, I'm tweaking. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold a flying roll. That's the chariots we're talking about. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying road. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Man, these chariots are going to be here getting busy too. All right? See, like the missiles, these ICBMs, that's one part of the Lord's army. All right? Those things are going to be flying, and they're going to hit their targets, man. But also the chariots are going to be zapping shit, man. You see?
I got something for you. This is Wisdom of Solomon 18:7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us, whom thou hast called.
Woo!
So it's going to happen simultaneously.
Yep.
Hey, the destruction is going to happen, and while that's happening, the elect is going to get saved. Can you get that Wisdom of Solomon 5?
I just said a little more on this. That's just a little more. Back in Zechariah 5:3, then it's all good. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
Which this is the house of the thief, right?
Right.
Hey, this is Esau's main headquarters right here.
Yeah.
All right, he's
Awesome.
that thief. Was that John 10:10?
Yep. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it, the timber thereof, and the stones thereof, man.
Hey, we'll talk about if a man steals a man, he be found in his hand, he should surely be put to death.
Yeah.
Hey, you still have stolen property, man. All right. Hey, and according to your law, possession is 9/10 of the law, man. All right. So you're in possession of what? The apple of the Lord's eye, man. Peculiar, special treasure, the jewel, man. All right, and you have to let us go.
The elect have already been bought, so we're stolen goods, man.
Yep.
And in particular, the elect, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, the 2/3, they're actually not even the Lord's people right now, according to Zechariah 13 and 9, if I'm not mistaken, 8 and 9. All right, because it talks about the 2/3 and how they're going to get cut off and destroyed. But when it talks about the 1/3, it says that they're going to call, on my name, and it says something that I'm going to say, this is my people. The Lord said, these are my people. Hey, Esau's, we're stolen goods, bro. That's why the Lord, man, he's going to come in and smoke Esau, man.
Smoke, boy, smoke. Smoke
He's
turkey.
gonna gather up his jewels, man.
The Lord set it up in the wrong
Scripture
ass
says
way,
that.
man. Because guess what?
Look at my crown.
The elect had to come back even through basically the noise of what you would say. Some of them more than 2/3. You know. So in justifying that, and justifying us coming back through an unrighteous lineage, the Lord is righteous as hell, man. 'Cause on the left hand side he's smoking the 2/3, and on the right hand side he's delivering his elect, man. So altogether, Esau was never, hey, thou shalt not go unpunished.
Yeah. You should surely drink of that cup.
Yeah, just because these niggas went off doesn't mean that you can still touch the Lord's elect. The Lord's still gonna fuck you up because of that, man.
Get that yet, Bob?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness."
Which that's what we're doing now. Okay. Prophesying, preaching, teaching. Okay.
It says, "Before the face of such as have afflicted him,
That's right.
and made no account of his labors. Because when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear."
That's what these starting with the elite top tier Edomites. Because when they saw the prophets wake up, that put fear in them because they understand the prophecies to a degree. The Lord gave them some insight, not as much as us, but the Lord allowed them to understand scriptures to a degree. All right. And then now look at this. Even the most common like Edomite, they see this. This is scary to them, man. They don't even though they don't know what's really going on. This is something they know in their spirit. This is a sign of their destruction, man.
It says, "And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for."
That's right. These people are going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, because you're going to see this great destruction happen. But these people are also going to see that remnant being saved.
Because look, because Christianity don't teach you how the Lord's coming back, man.
Yeah.
They say, oh, he's coming back, but how is he coming back, man? He's coming back in his glory. He said he will not meet you as a man. All right, he gonna come with 10,000 of his saints, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's how the Lord is coming back, man. All right, and that's our salvation, man.
Peace be the sword.
And that's it, man.
I got
What
that.
is it?
I got it right here.
Oh, man.
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Now remember, this is our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai speaking that the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, the Lord's coming back to get busy, man. All right, the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, the Lord's coming back to fuck shit up, man. All right, fuck up the wicked. A lot of dead is gonna be, a lot of people are gonna be put to death here, man, and around the globe. You see, this shit's gonna be mighty, man. It's gonna be beautiful. Lord willing, we endure to the end and get delivered. All right, but this is gonna be beautiful to see, man. This is what we're waiting for. We're hoping to see this from all our lives in the past, to be standing here today with our own eyes and see the Lord break them clouds, man, crack them and come deliver us. That's our hope. That's been our hope, man.
I got something real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 18:15. Thine almighty word leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war to the midst of a land of destruction, man.
Yeah.
Hey, when Yahushua come back, it's already gonna be going down, man. All right, hey, he coming to put the icing on the damn cake, man, with the greatest candle ever, man. Hey, this place is gonna be a candle, man. He gonna light this place up, man. Hey, he's gonna come back with cake, bro. The world's gonna be a cake. You gonna put a candle on it, but you ain't gonna eat nothing but fire, man. Hey, the fire in the works of your own hands, man.
Yep. That's right.
I got one.
Ooh, I feel like,
This Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 3. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man."
There you go.
All right, so that's how the Lord is coming back, man. He's coming back to take vengeance, man. All right, it tells you in Isaiah, 66 and 15. All right, he's gonna plead with all flesh by fire and sword, man. So he's not coming back. Like the brother said, as these Christian churches teach, man. Lollipops and candies, saving everybody, man. No, he's coming back to redeem his elect and destroy this place, man, for his wickedness, man.
Well, that's the thing. It's a sweet thing for one, and then it's a bitter for the other. That's what the scriptures keep on saying. Somebody has to receive the sweet, and somebody has to receive the bitter. There are the lambs and there are the goats, and everybody else that's not of the elect is a fucking goat. From the 2/3 to the heathen, man, they're gonna get sacrificed, and the elect are gonna be delivered. Although the elect are going to be in great fear as well as happiness. You know, on those chariots, that's going to be a sweet thing rather than being destroyed on the other end, man.
I got one from the brother Shakal.
Can I say just real quick? That cause you brought up that Isaiah, was it 66 or 15? That word he shall plead with all flesh. That word plead goes, it goes into the word Hebrew word shapat, which goes into judge, judgment. The Lord's gonna that's your judgment. That's it. You're gonna get fire and destruction, man. Death.
And deservedly so, man.
And the Lord's coming back with indignation, man. That goes into righteous judgment, man. You know? This precept that the brother Shakal had on the comment, but it's Amos 5 and verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord." It says, "To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." It says, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?" You know? So that's what's coming, man. You know, that's what you see. Hey, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. The scriptures talks about, man. All right? Hey, like it said, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. You know, he escaped the bear. He went to the house, leaned his hand upon the wall. It's going to be calamity after calamity, man. Troubles after troubles, man. All right? You know, and the Lord said he had 4 short judgments preparing for you people, man, for your wickedness, man.
Yeah.
You know? And you people still think it's all good, man. All right? Hey, but like we kind of started off earlier, you know, hey, these people think everything's going good right now because things are opening up. Things are, hey, the things that don't matter are becoming cheaper. But meanwhile, hey, things are, prices are skyrocketing, hyperinflation, man. All right, hey, like scripture goes into when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, man.
Sir.
You know, you people think things are getting better, hey, but it's only getting worse, man. You know.
I got a precept. This is Luke 21 and 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, which that was, more so 70 AD, but especially even now. Because when you go into Isaiah, what's it, 39, it tells you how even the women are especially settled upon their leaves because they have more freedom. So, hey, women are really going to catch it. It's not so much that, this is a man-hate thing. You got actual men that's out there that even feel the same way because, you're severing ties. You're severing ties with men that could actually protect you, regardless of how you like how they rule. Hey, that nigga's stronger than you. He's a man. That's it. That's how the Lord set things up. All right? But it says, "There shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people." Wrath upon this people. More so our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're especially about to go through it. Yeah, this is the fall of the mighty man. But the people that are in his land that are clinging unto him are gonna get fucked up because they ain't clinging to the right one. They're not clinging to the Lord. Okay, here it is. You're supposed to be running from this slave master to your actual master, man. You're supposed to be running from Esau unto the Lord. Because right now the Lord is about to bring down great hell upon this place, man. The brother said, what? In Jeremiah, the 15th chapter, it says those 4 sword judgments, man. And those 4 sword judgments, they go into even deeper things, man. Those beasts also turn into Leviathans, man. He's a beast, right? The dogs of terror, man. How about a wolf? Hey, wolves can sniff out a goddamn woman's period, man. You bitches bleed. Y'all don't think about these things because the society that you live in doesn't tell you about these things. They tell you about everything else to prosper in society. But when that society collapses, what else will you have? You won't have shit because you ain't built a relationship with anything outside of you.
I got one more shit. There's Isaiah 63 and 4. "For the day of vengeance is in my heart, the year of my redeemed is come," man. All right, so that's what we're waiting on, man. The Lord ready, man. I see he's a man of war. All right, and his war is gonna equal our redemption, man. Yeah, so we hope the Lord. We do hope the Lord would bless you with this edifying lesson. All right, and, we want to say, call Allah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Give honor to the apostle, elders, the great millstone. Until next time, shalom and a blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.